Entertainment TV. Today is the 4th of November 2022. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. So guys, here's the latest shocking news. And yes, the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC has reportedly demanded a staggering $187,000 from a local independent election watchdog for the release of a hard copy of the voters' roll. Election Resource Center ERC Director Barbara Bebe told stakeholders at a delimitation conference in Blair yesterday that they received the invoice after requesting a quotation from the Electoral Management Body. As ERC, we submitted a request to ZEC to have access to the voters' roll that is going to use for the delimitation process. We received a response that it can only give us the hard copy. We then went ahead and requested an invoice and we got a quotation of above $187,000 for us to be able to access the voters' roll. Bebe said, "We think that is way too much given the cost of the hard copy. It will be difficult for any stakeholder to acquire it, and this puts into question whether ZEC is willing to have anyone scrutinize the voters' roll." Data analysts have exposed various anomalies in the voters' roll, while the ruling party ZANU-PF has also raised reservation over the state of the voters' roll. Critics says this didn't the ability of ZEC to hold a credible elections. Opposition parties yesterday described ZEC's charges as ridiculous and an attempt to deny interested stakeholders an opportunity to criticize the document. ZAPU Secretary Kelvin Mapanda said, "This is totally ridiculous and I don't think any political party will pay that amount. The problem is that ZEC only engaged the ruling ZANU-PF party and this delimitation process is going to cause confusion." MDC Alliance National Deputy Organizing Secretary Mukombe Dube said ZEC's fees were meant to deprive other political parties of access the voters' roll. ZANU-PF Director of Commissariat Mobilization and Elections Kizito Kuchekwa said they respected the independence of ZEC despite having their own concerns against the Electoral Management Body. Citizens Coalition for Change CCC National Deputy Secretary for Elections Ellen Shiriedenga said they could not afford the ZEC fees. The challenge is that ZEC never consulted stakeholders when it calculated those fees, and this destroys the prospect of a multi-party democracy because few political parties can afford that amount. As CCC, we surely can't afford that as we don't have the money, Shiriedenga said. CCC leader Nelson Chamisa said only a credible, auditable and affordable voters' roll would lead to a free and fair election. A credible voters' roll is non-negotiable, by all means necessary. Getting a verified, satisfied and audited copy of the voters' roll is a must. By law, the voters' roll is a biometric, levying a cost to limit access is unacceptable. It's a fight for a credible election, Chamisa tweeted. ZEC spokesperson Jasper Mangwana, however, told Newsday that a cheaper electronic format will be available soon. Mangwana said there were currently no legal provisions on how the independent audit demanded by CCC could be done. The provisions available is what the Commission has been doing through voter inspection, where the owners of the information are able to audit their own information if it's correct or not. The Commission used a lot of resources to inspect the voters' roll at 11,107 inspection centers across the country for 10 days in July. Mangwana said there are no issues of rigging that can be really a key issue when it comes to voters' roll, considering that voting is happening at polling stations. Not only that, all agents are available when voting is happening, so the alleged fakes around rigging are impossible. Mangwana then referred Newsday to ZEC Chief Elections Officer Utoile Silaingwana when asked to justify the figure. Silaingwana said ERC should not send an alarm. Everyone should know that the prices are not set by ZEC, but they are gazetted by the laws of Zimbabwe. ZEC simply follows the rules. And so guys, that's the latest here. $187,000 for a copy of voters' roll. Don't marry ningechiduane ZEC and don't marry no watchdog, of course. And saka kana muchizonimira voters' roll, you need to raise that money. And again, nyaya funding anakambotala panapa before several times that political parties, they need money to campaign. Campaign aingoe tukene muromo chete mchungo tenderera aiwa inenge choda mari. And ZANU-PF, they use their own strategies to get money. In opposition political parties, they need to start raising money. They need to have money in order to run my elections. In Zambia, Hichilema is a businessman. Of course, he has business friends who helped him. His campaign, even in America, Donald Trump, businessman also. He had his friends who helped him also. Saka, every campaign, Panto Buda big. And so I'm not saying $187,000 in Marishoma in Rwanda for a voters roll. I feel like, despite that, I feel like a political party should have money. It should have money. And yes, my supporters who love that political party should be able to give in, should be able to donate like what they did. Just an example. But I feel like smaller parties won't be able to afford $187,000 if the one that voters wrote. But they're saying that a cheaper one will be released. And we really don't know how much the cheaper one will be costing, but it won't be that cheap. And so guys, this is a daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mela Entertainment TV. Voters rondo padanya yes, because to those who are going to check out my style voters roll na July is most of you guys pamtazo na next year mchilano voter mchanga mchuzo ama ABCD, because you didn't go and correct your names, you didn't go and correct your addresses. So it was crucial for everybody to go for those 10 days in July to go and check your name, your surname. Also, Karapanama areas are the poor of Gazeti Square time people, and so I feel like it was a must for everybody to check, your name and everything in the voters roll. But anyway, we'll be keeping you guys in the loop as we prepare for my elections that go next year, 2023, here on Prince Mela Entertainment TV. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news. All you need to do, guys, is to like, share, comment, and follow, and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. Bless up.